Can Dobby pee? That is the question. That is the question that I failed you guys and deprived you of your right to its answer. Has the pea been set free? The world awaits his bodily function. The answer is... You think I'm going to tell you guys just that easily? No, I need you to watch the video. It's clickbait. Both myself and the rescuer broke, okay? Watch it through. I need you to watch it through, but it is interesting, okay? Well, I promise if you find cats peeing interesting, I do. Unless you're watching this on the A40 Facebook page or something, the one that's scamming everybody out of their donation. Stop watching right now. They do not deserve to know whether Dobby can pee. Well, first of all, let me tell you about Dobby, because it's been a while. He's got some exactly the same characteristics that he arrived with. I'm not sure that I've ever met a more self-assured cat in my life, and he's not wrong. Like, everything just works out for him. We make jokes that in an apocalypse, somehow, despite being one of the neediest breeds in existence, he would survive. Like, he would just stroll up to the last existing human on Earth, and it happens to work out for him. That is his life. Don't believe me? Do you know my Todd, my problem child? Guess who's in charge? And Todd is just as confused about it as I am. Whether it's Dobby's blind confidence, if Todd even knows whether or not he's actually a cat, or thinks he's just a raw chicken, Dobby has done the impossible and earned his respect. And he has absolutely no idea. His world revolves around him and him alone. You could say that Dobby's full of himself and thinks that he's the greatest thing to ever walk this earth, which is true, but it's not so much a thinking as it is like a deep inner knowing. Like, it just is. It's not cockiness. It is absolute assurance. And when something does not go his way, he is left in utter confusion, genuine misunderstanding. And one of those times is when breakfast or dinner is even a second too late. In fact, if Dobby smells food of any kind, there is no stopping him. He will not rest until he gets it. Time is of no consequence when the world revolves around you. He is a fiend, as though he has never eaten a single day in his life. And I know a lot of us say that. We all have absolutely insane cats with food, but I'm telling you, I've never seen this before. And so when he had to go in for his ultrasound and skip his breakfast, I was terrified.
Dobby, I'm sorry, did we have to skip breakfast? There you go. Oh, I saw breakfast was late. Don't care about anything but my breakfast right now. Stop talking to me.
Dobber. And after that, he found the I can push things off shelves ability.
Dobby, can we not do that? Not very nice. Do you know how much stuff you have thrown off of there? The power that I have. The power that is in this paw. I had no idea. What more can I do? How about no more? Everything is shattered on the floor right now, Dobby. Do you know that? Maybe.
What is the one food that Dobby loves more than anything in the world? Chiru. And so for his therapies, we have to freeze 5 of them into a bowl to keep him preoccupied. And yes, he still gets weekly acupuncture and ocuscope therapy. Why? Because it's working. He can pee! He can pee! He can pee! Not exactly. But let me show you the most riveting moment of my life. Look at his wiener. This is for educational purposes. If you guys could please I'm not in the mood. But the ween has risen. And I apologize, but Julia did get to know before all of you guys.
So how does it work? Just going. Have you never eaten a day in your life? You have to see the wiener risen, okay? Look at the, see that? Yes! He's trying though. He's still peeing. Out of here is insane. It's actually her leg.
Megan, why are you so emotional about a ween? Well, it's not the ween, but it's the ween wiggle. It's a ween wiggle. And it's beautiful. So what does this mean and what are we looking at here? We're looking at a ween wiggle. But basically, that is nerve response that is new. I've always said that Dobby is very aware of the fact that he is going to the bathroom when we are expressing. He squats and he stays completely still the whole time. Like, he too wants this out. And in the last few months, I've started to feel his bladder walls take form. Riveting life I live. But this is huge compared to the flaccid, formless sac that we were dealing with to begin with. I wasn't even sure if it would be possible to fully empty his bladder. And now I can feel him pushing with me. And when we are almost empty and he is ready to go, he's begun fighting back and holding the pee in. Now, in reality, this is actually a very scary situation because I am very worried that we're not going to fully empty his bladder and then be prone to more UTIs. But in theory, this is an incredible thing. And then we confirmed just how much more form his bladder had taken during his ultrasound. Don't get me wrong, it's still wild, but the improvement is exceptional enough to keep going. Will he ever pee? Only time will tell those answers. And unfortunately, my schedule aligning with editing an update. But the way I see it is that Dobby's bladder essentially went through pregnancy, and that's gonna take some time, understandably. So can Dobby pee? No, not currently. But will Dobby pee? My friends, Dobby is pee.